us. Us black people, we live. We from New York, bitch. We
here. It's the Fully Loaded Podcast. Talking entertainment, lifestyles, relationships, and whatever the hell else comes to mind. They're just two bald brothers with a bottle of brown liquor. It's Focus JRJ.
Hello.
It's Malcolm.
Hello.
It's the Fully Loaded Podcast.
Put the fucking mic on.
Hello. I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting air. Fuck it though, y'all niggas scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no pussy on my rap, disrespect is savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. Nah, my nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This a real nigga celebration. It's a dime block declaration. 59th and 5th Ave, granny house with vanilla wafers. It's the remedy to separation. Tupac of my generation. Blue pill in the fucking matrix. Red rose in the great pavement. Young black nigga trapped and he can't change it. Know he a genius, he just can't claim it. Cause they left him no platforms to explain it. He frustrated, so he get faded. But deep down inside, he know you can't fade him. How long should I stay dedicated? How long till opportunity meet preparation? I need some real nigga reparations. Or I run up in your bank just for recreation. Dedication, hard work, plus patience to some more of my.
Yo, that's really good, y'all.
You that I wasn't playing. Now you hear what I've been saying.
Dedication.
Okay, I was like, oh, you're not here? You're just not going to... Are we going to cut his mic on? Oh, we're giving him the dead mic today. Okay.
No, I was just giving my boy some room to breathe.
Got you. Completely understand. What's happening?
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Fully Loaded. It's your guy, Focus JRJ.
Joined by Malcolm. What's happening? What's really good? How are you?
Thank you, guys, friends and family, for checking on us and listening on the last podcast. I know you guys did miss us. We had a nice hiatus. We're still homeless, but we're making things work for you people.
I mean, we're getting there. You know, today we are taping in prison. We are separated by a nice piece of glass, you know.
But quality.
We see each other.
Quality.
But we cannot touch each other.
But it's quality.
It is quality. Oh, no, absolutely. This is probably like, you know, what happens on like morning shows when like, oh, like The View. Oh, my God. Have you been hearing all this shit about The View? How like there was this book written about how pretty much all of them hate each other because, of course, like, what the fuck? You work with 5 other people every day.
Yeah, I'm sure
I would want to kill half those bitches, so I get it.
That actually, the guy who wrote it, the author, was on one of my shows this week. So.
Oh, one of my shows. Oh, come on. Many shows. Production company.
Stop.
Tyler Perry in the building. All the shows.
Stop.
But yeah, so anyway, how did we even get into that? Anyway, but yes, we are here. Episode 91. 91 times. Holy fuck, man. We are a senior citizen in this bitch. We are out here. 91. 91 is the number of times that I have watched that Homecoming trailer on Netflix. Bitch, when I tell you, on Tuesday is going down. Like Tuesday or Wednesday technically, but Tuesday night, because you know Wednesday midnight. But Homecoming trailer, Beyonce's coming to Netflix, bitches. Hopefully if you got your subscription up a couple of months ago, Netflix was like, okay, girls, we're going to have to charge a little bit more money. And everybody, including me, even though I don't pay for my Netflix, was still like, what are y'all doing? This is unacceptable. And then they were like, oh, but we're bringing you royalty. And I said, oh, I was $20 a month now. Great, you can have it. So I just want to say that I appreciate that Beyonce and I truly have like a deep, like kinetic relationship. You know, like we really speak to each other on a deep level. So I'll tell you why. So on January 2nd, 2019, I tweeted, watched Beachella for the 17th billionth time last night. Every time I watch it, I fall more and more in love with it. I would love to see the meetings and rehearsals leading up to it and the moment she walked off the stage. I know it's recorded. Give it to us at Beyonce. And she was like, you know what? I got you. And here we go. Homecoming. Wednesday, Netflix. Get your subscription. It's going to be a moment. Don't be left in the dark, you know?
You was doing a full-on ad.
As energy is matched. She's like, oh, yes.
You was doing a full-on ad. And
I just had to address it. It's fair, most Beyonce things get me excited, but this shit really has me like geeked. Like, I cannot wait for Tuesday to get here. And who the fuck be waiting for a Tuesday? Nobody ever.
I'm happy for you that you're happy, because you know what? There's nothing in this world or no celebrity that makes me like that. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's just that I'm not invested.
That's not true. Tupac makes you get giddy, but he's
no, not really.
Oh no, okay. Ja Rule,
no. I'm not
Lil Bow Wow.
I'm not invested in no one, because you know what? I feel like there's room for disappointment at some point.
Okay, that's fair. But
I respect certain people, but
Beyonce never disappoints me. That's the crazy
you see how you get giddy? Like, you're like a stan, like a fan.
Yes, I am. I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait.
You seem more happier for her than like some of your family members that you're actually blood related to.
Because listen, some of those motherfuckers have pissed me off. Beyonce has not. Beyonce always over delivers. I ask Beyonce for $1, she gives me 20. You know, like the bitch always comes through for me. So I can't. Yeah,
I can't wait till God grants you the wish to meet her in person. It's like some awkward shit.
I'm not worthy. I'm truly not. You know what? And the crazy thing is like I don't even want to really meet Beyonce because I don't want that facade to be ruined. You know, like I feel like it's meeting someone that you enjoy that much is like I don't need to meet her. Like as long as she keeps giving me like Coachella-esque performances and great visuals and being black as fuck, like I don't need to meet her. Listen, we here, we got it, you know.
Speaking on which of meeting Beyonce, what did
episode 91. Let's go with your 91 fun fact.
We're past that. So
we're not. We're actually still in that segment.
All right. So while we're on 91 fun facts, I just want to say probably 91 times I've probably listened to Victory Lap or Nipsey Hussle's entire discography back and forth. It's not something that I usually do all the entire discography, but of course, it brought more attention to it this past 2 weeks, I would say.
I'm sure. Because what did he passed on Sunday, right? I feel like he passed the day after we taped. Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Because we taped on Saturday and that was that Sunday. Yeah.
He did.
So, yep.
You know, I mean, I don't want to really get into it, but that's crazy.
Okay.
We'll jump into, we'll get back into, let's go back to Beyonce for one little tidbit.
All right, let's go Beyonce Nipsey. Look at us producing the show right in front of you all. Welcome to the View, y'all. Welcome to the View.
Behind the velvet rope.
I was going to say Beehive, but yes.
No. So what did you think about that encounter with Ghost doing too much?
He has to die. Do you want to get shot or do you want to get shot?
What do you think it was? Was it like overexcitement or was it just him being a gentleman?
That's bullshit.
Because some people be a gentleman.
Fuck no, okay. He was not being a gentleman.
Okay.
So here's the thing, right? So if you are remotely unfamiliar, so Ghost, what the fuck is his name? Omar Hardwick was at the NAACP Image Awards, and Beyonce and Jay-Z decided to come out the house only because both of them were winning awards. Because you know the Carters don't never come to shit.
I was looking at you, I was like, they didn't just come out the house.
Yeah, you know the Carters have to have you have to be like, we are going to give you all of your things. You will be winning 12 awards. We will sit you in the front row, and it'll be like, great, we'll come out for the segment where we're going to win. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. The whole show, you did not see them until it was time for the entertainment part of the show, the entertainment award. Entertainer of the Year. There we go. Got it. And whatever Jay-Z won, the presidential, something like that. But in any event, once they showed up to the event, everybody was lining up to take pictures with, you know, the Carters, which I thought was ridiculous in the first place because you're at an award show where like, we're not at Target, you know, like y'all are all celebrities. Y'all are all, you know, captain or forces in your industry, but whatever. So, Notori Norton is up there taking a photo with them. And then right behind is, you know, Amari Hardwick. So I guess the whole cast of power is just up there. Anyway.
Can we? I want to talk a little bit about photos. Like, I feel like everybody almost lost their dignity.
Oh, we'll get back there.
Go ahead.
We'll get back there. I promise you. Before the show's over, we will circle back to that. But so pretty much, he goes to kiss Beyonce. He kisses her on one cheek. He kisses her on the other cheek, and then he kisses her on one cheek. He hugs her, but like a very tight, you know, we used to fuck, let's fuck again hug. Like, that hug. That hug. And then...
I am that hug.
You seem like that hug, honestly. You are that hug in human form. But he then goes to, kiss her on the cheek again and like almost catches the corner of her mouth. And it was just too much. It was way too much. It felt inappropriate. It felt very creepy. And my problem with him is that to answer your question about it being overly familiar, he did the same thing to Tandy Newton when she was on the stage. And I was like, oh, so this is just his thing. So it felt like some creep shit. And I think it is some creep shit. But the funny thing is that he was on Instagram like a year ago talking about people are real disrespectful when they see me in the street with my family. People come up to me and do all of this shit and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, look who's the most disrespectful on the motherfucking block, because that is disrespectful. Like, first, you touch Beyonce. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. Like, you don't touch Beyonce. But...
First, you gave proper respect to the husband who's in the house. Then you go do the funny...
Not in the house.
In the house. And then you do the funny side shit on the side. I mean, I looked at the video multiple times, and I was just like... All right, he's trying to go left, right. Did they get caught in that tangle where she was like, all right, I had enough and let me get him out of here? And was he still trying to be a gentleman? Because I do think he has a sense of being like a regular gentleman. But however, I think that this moment and their notoriety could have been too much for the room. Like, had it been somewhere else and you can have that intimate moment, but they already been drowned with so many pictures.
Yeah.
And
people are literally standing in a line to take photos. I was like, y'all are at an award show. This is not a meet and greet. Like, y'all are literally lined up, got my book at Barnes & Noble. I got my wristband. I cannot wait to get my book signed and do a quick dip and lean with the Carters. That's not what this is. Like, it's not what it is. And that's why they don't come out the fucking house. That's why they don't go nowhere. Because when they go outside, motherfuckers don't know how to act.
That's why we ain't got nothing.
No, for real. This coming from a stand. Like, I love Jay-Z and I love Beyonce. Obviously, Beyonce just like a teeny bit more. But I love both of these people very much. Like, even if I saw them in the street, I would probably, I would speak, but I wouldn't ask for a photo. I would definitely be like, hi, thanks so much for all that you do. But
for one who's worked in radio, I think, and television for that matter, I will say that it's all circumstantial. It's all based on encounters. Like, I've been in instances where I've been in close proximity, meaning an elevator, where I could have asked.
That's close.
Where I could have asked for a photo, but it depends. If the person occupied talking to someone else, meaning they,
you just gotta gauge it.
If they're dealing with their handlers or if they're on their way out, it really depends. And I think that circumstance is already overwhelming because the attention's on them the entire night.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have put that.
The whole day is about that.
Exactly.
The whole day just getting shuttled from some station to station, show to show, studio to studio. So
if you in MetLife and you guys are walking down the tunnel and you happen to cross paths, yo Jay, take a flick with me or whatever, and they say they're willing to do it.
Yeah.
That's cool. But this is an award show. I felt embarrassed for the grown ass people that was running across.
Did you see the girl that like walked up and was just like screaming in Beyonce's face like? Like, girl, what the fuck?
It was all cringe.
Y'all do too much.
It was all cringeworthy.
It was very cringeworthy. It was embarrassing. I am embarrassed, okay? As a black, I am embarrassed, you all.
I'm putting it out there. I want to say that Omari had good intention, and I think he just didn't know. He didn't know he was doing too much, but with how can I even word that? He was doing too much with good intentions, all I can say.
See, and that's my problem with a lot. But I think a lot of niggas hide.
Without knowing better, I think he...
See, but I'm not buying it. I think a lot of niggas hide behind their creep with that a gentleman type shit. Like,
right.
that extra, like, not to say holding open doors and shit, but like you're doing extra to be quote unquote a gentleman, but it's not genuine. Like, if there was a woman that they were possibly not attracted to, it wouldn't be all that MO. But like, let her be bad. Let the dress be fashion over, body con, heads on, every blah 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 blah. You know the rundown. It's like, I'll open the door for you. I'll put my coat on the fucking puddle so you can step in it to cross the street. But let it be somebody that is like not conventionally beautiful. Or let it be somebody that you don't want to have sex with. Then it's just like, oh, get up my seat for what? You're It's layered. It's very layered.
You know what it is, and not to devalue Jay-Z and Beyonce, but what is it to say to everybody else in the room when you show that type of love to one? For real.
You sit next to Viola Davis. Whoopi Goldberg 8 rows back, a fucking EGOT, and you're like, cool, old bitch. However, these are my niggas right here. Did you not hear Everything Is Love? Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. And I also think it's part the way Jay-Z and Beyonce operates that makes people react like that. Because if they saw them at every award show, it would be much less of a reaction, obviously. But because you don't see them everywhere, people react like that. And because people react like that, you don't see them everywhere. So,
and you know what's funny? I'm a person that vibes off energy. And I'll be like, if once I see Jay with his hands in his pocket, and like, he always... And
that is so true.
And Jay always got his hand in his pocket.
This is very true. You're right.
I'm not rolling up the homies to shake his hand. I may ask for a picture, but in that instance, he has his hand in his suit pocket. Because I know at the brunch,